Do we just start?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like just a natural conversation to just
Wait, but we have to be like hi, you know?
go ahead.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm kind of nervous. Okay.
You already have recorded.
Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to our podcast. This is our podcast.
Podcast.
We podcast, yeah. My name's Megumi, Meg for short.
My name's Weather.
And our podcast is called Raccoon Thoughts cuz raccoons are cool.
And we are like because we think about things.
Yeah, obviously.
It's definitely yeah.
Um, yeah, just like that raccoon over there. Art by one mini GG1. Uh, um, okay, who wants to start with their introduction?
I
Do you wanna talk about yourself, or
I
should I
think
start?
I think I have to since you wrote me down first.
Oh, did I really?
Um, yeah.
Okay, I don't even
Um,
have that up. Maybe I should have it up on my other screen. Hold on. Okay,
I feel like I'm
go for
in.
it.
Okay, I feel like I'm in school right now with the name three facts about yourself and tell us how your summer went. Um, my name's Weather. I um I kind of just exist on the internet. I don't do much outside of like outside of the internet. I kind of just exist here and talk to people. And I like cats. That's two facts. I gotta think of one more. um, I am awesome.
Yeah. You can. I guess you could. Aren't you like very much involved in like? I don't actually know. Hold on. Wait. Aren't you like very much
What
involved in like
what am I involved
helping
in?
run Unregular? I guess you could talk about that.
I well, I was until it like kind of died.
Okay, so let's
It's
talk
not
about it.
dead. People still actively plan it.
What's Unregular?
I it was it is a running Minecraft SMP from a physical server that Clinton Steele, who everyone knows who
Mm-hmm.
is running from underneath his bed. And a group of people, including me, help run the server and make it go smoothly. But recently, it hasn't been very active.
Mm-hmm.
However, yeah, that's how I met 99% of the friends I know today.
That's how we met.
So that is how we met.
Yeah, actually. Should
Do
we
I'm
go
done.
into that?
Yeah, we can. Well,
I guess I have
do
to
you
do
want to
my
skip
segment.
over you having to introduce yourself?
All right, guys. I'm Meg, and I guess I do things. Hold on, okay. So I'm a streamer. I stream Valorant and Minecraft. well, more primarily Minecraft, but occasionally Valorant when my internet isn't choosing to be terrible. Um, and also I like do other games occasionally, like Goose Goose Duck or like Phasmophobia, like stuff I can do with like other people. Um, so
Draft.
yeah, Raft, yes, that's a good one. Um, I'm in college right now, so that's a thing. Yeah. I am majoring in computer science, which is a very um it's
Very
definitely
cool.
difficult, but you know, it's it makes money, so that's what I'm going for. Um yeah, I think that's pretty much everything.
What about your streaming career?
I literally just talked about that. What are we
Oh, did you? I wasn't listening.
Are you stupid?
I mean, you talked about like how'd you get into it, I guess. Is
Um
that
I
or
guess
is
I
that
just
saving that for another?
no, I could talk about that right now. I guess I just kind of so originally the very first time I streamed on Twitch, I did it so that um a friend of mine who did not have Discord could watch me play games. and
That is interesting.
and then I did it like two times for that friend, and then I didn't and then I stopped talking to that friend, and then I didn't really stream again after that. But then I had a friend who like introduced me to a bunch of streamers that I started watching, and we were talking about it, and we're like, hey, why don't we just stream one day? So we just started streaming together. I no longer stream with that friend, not because we're still on good terms. They are very cool, but they just don't really do streaming anymore. I'm kind of rambling at this point.
That's okay.
Let's talk about
It lets me do less talking.
let's talk about how we met.
Was that? Yeah, I think that's where we were going with it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. One I think it was summer. One summer day, Undummy invites you to the Unregular SMP season
Mm-hmm.
2.
I was um I was watching Undummy's stream because I met Undummy on a different SMP, and I was watching his stream, and the only reason I clicked on it was because I think his stream title was something like "I'm getting married," and I was like, "Huh, this is interesting." And then I saw him getting married in Minecraft. Well, I saw him about to get married in Minecraft, and then I was like in his chat, I was like typing, and I'm like, "Can I join?" And then Clint just
Mm,
whitelisted me on the spot because I guess we really didn't have much of a application process at that point. So yeah, and then I met Weather.
yeah, he was marrying someone and they immediately ran away.
Yeah, I was very confused because there was obviously like some planned stuff going on. I was just there for the fun of it.
Yeah,
um,
I was also just there for the fun of it. I just woke up and saw that message in Discord that he was getting married, and I decided to hop on the server
um, when did we really start
and
talking?
watch. I don't know. That's a
I
great
feel like
question.
I think we started playing Valorant together, right?
I believe so.
Um, yeah, I don't remember how we really like started bonding, but wait, this is really weird. Why don't I remember?
It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was like a
Reasonably,
good
you
year
wouldn't
ago, right?
remember. Yeah, about that much. That much.
But I do know that I don't know if it was the very start of our friendship, but I know in like early friendship Hold on 1 second.
Holding on 1 second.
Sorry. Someone came into my room. What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Okay. Anyways,
Sorry.
yeah, my sister came into my room. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we like early friendship. We were playing a bit of Valorant together, so I guess that's probably where we bonded, which is really funny because Valorant is not the best game for bonding. I feel like.
I feel like it's quite the opposite,
Yeah. Um.
but it worked,
Mhm.
and now we're here today.
Yeah. So I guess we should talk about like why we're starting a podcast. I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, Meg. Yeah, Meg. Why are we starting a
No,
podcast?
I insist you answer this. You got this.
So basically, and then, and yeah. Sorry, I think my mic cut out. But as I was saying, and then and that's why we started a podcast. Was that good? Was that descriptive of enough? I guess I'll stand up again.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back. Sorry, my dad came in this time asking the same exact question. Uh,
I see.
what were you? Sorry, repeat that. I missed it.
Oh,
No, you know
all I
what? I
was
didn't miss
saying
it. It was.
is,
I'm sure it was great.
yeah,
Yeah, we just
it
have a lot
was.
of. I think we would VC and like have conversations a lot, and we were like a lot of the time we're like, this would be like really cool if we were recording or something like that. Which is why we just were like, why don't we start a podcast? Cause like, I yeah, I mean, I'm mostly streaming. I don't do really do YouTube content because uh for a
Work.
multitude of reasons. I originally wanted to do like Minecraft YouTube content. It just wasn't in the cards for me. Also, like Minecraft YouTube editing specifically is like it's like highly edited stuff, and I just don't want to edit that much because I have a lot going on. I'm like working and in school and stuff. So, but yeah, I guess so. We were just kind of
And
like we should
hiring
start a
an editor is
podcast.
expensive.
Yeah, hiring an editor is very expensive, but if I had the money, I would do it.
Yeah.
um, but I work alas, I work a minimum wage job and I go to college, so but anyways, yeah. I guess uh yeah. How did we come up with the name Raccoon Thoughts? Whether?
We, I don't remember. I think it was just, we both thought raccoons were cool, and we're like, hey, like, and we can make it like a pun, kind of, not a pun, but like, we think, and so I think I already said this. We think, and so do raccoons.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't
So,
know. Who's who's keeping track? Um. Anyways. Oh, let me talk
you really,
about. Oh, sorry. Continue. What were you saying? What were you saying? Come on.
I was just gonna say that you really let me handle the difficult questions.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm talking too much, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, but you're asking me the questions I don't know the answers to.
I asked you why we started a podcast, and then you just like, and then I just answered it better, and it was just
Exactly.
uh, anyways,
Um.
um,
Anyways,
I have some snacks with me that I'm eating right now, because I like to eat snacks while I'm doing stuff. I don't know why I'm doing a weird accent. Uh, would you like to know what snacks I have?
I would like to know what snacks you had.
I'm eating, so I have this little pack of, it's like dried mangoes. I don't, what was that accent that I just did while I said mangoes? Anyways, I have dried mangoes, and they're actually really good. And I think I like dried fruit in general. Well, not all of it, but like I like dried mangoes and I like dried apricots. I haven't really tried any other dried fruit as far as I'm aware. So, and I also have 2 homemade cookies that I might eat later if I'm feeling like I want it.
Oh wow.
But yeah. Do you have any snacks?
I in fact do have some snack. A
What are they?
snack. I have Lay's barbecue flavored chips, which would
So,
be the 3rd bag of chips I've eaten today.
that
As
is real.
earlier today, earlier today I ate a bag of Lay's plain chips and then sweet, I don't know, something Doritos, the purple bag.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what they're
Oh, the
called.
purple bag is sweet and spicy or something?
Probably.
Sweet chili. Sweet chili maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Um I hot take. I'm not a huge fan of barbecue chips. I don't understand like the hype of barbecue chips and barbecue sauce. It's very I don't like it. I don't hate it. Like if someone puts a plate full of barbecue chips in front of me, I'll eat like 5 and then I'll be good. But like I'm not gonna eat the whole plate, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like I don't love it, I don't hate it, but it's like I don't know. It's just weird. I've never got the hype of like barbecue flavored things. Um, I don't know.
I yeah, I don't particularly like these aren't my favorite, but they're still like good and they give a really saucy taste when they're like dry. So it's like interesting for my taste buds. That's all.
What is your favorite chip flavor, or kind of chip? I guess.
Um, honestly, just baked like regular chips, like plain,
Mm.
because I just like how crunchy they are.
Okay. Mine's would be either. So I'm a big fan of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but I also interchangeably with Flamin' Hot Doritos. If I'm like wanting a different texture or like a little bit of a change, I just switch over to the other one. You know.
Yeah.
And occasionally, so I was before those two. I really liked Takis for a while. But then eventually I couldn't, because I ate so many Takis because we sell them at the store that I work at. So I would be getting them a lot of the time. It's like the only snack that we sell, really. Like other than that, we have a bunch of candy, but like it's the only snack that we sell. So like
Yeah.
I'd be eating it a lot. And then I stopped because I'm like, wow, I've eaten so much of this, I can't really eat it anymore. But I'll occasionally revisit it.
I've never really liked like hot chips or
You're dead to me.
like,
I'm kidding.
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
I've just not been a real spicy guy.
Mm-hmm. Which is totally fair. What's like, I don't know. Actually, let's just continue on this snack segment because I love snacks. What's your favorite like? How do I say this? Like, what's your favorite sweet snack that's not a candy, like Oreos or Chips Ahoy or something like that. What's your favorite one of those?
Cookie?
Just regular cookie.
Or no, like I'm asking, like, is that what you
Oh,
mean? Because Oreos are
I don't.
cookies.
Well, I mean like cookies, um, donuts, any kind of like sugary snack that isn't candy.
I see.
Because we'll get to
Um,
candy after this. I feel like that deserves its own subject, its own like topic, subject, moment
yeah.
thing.
Um, at the not donut shop specifically, but at the off-brand Starbucks that I live near,
Mm-hmm.
it sells these really sugary and nice pumpkin spice donuts
Mm-hmm.
that I get for free because I know everyone who works there.
Oh,
They're not supposed to give them to me for free, but they do.
interesting.
Um,
Well, let's hope
they
that
come out at the end of the
their
day
employer
anyways.
doesn't see this podcast. You know.
I hope they will. Anyways, yeah, I think, yeah, those are my favorite personally.
Mm. I really like. I think Oreos will be my favorite, honestly. Like, yeah, probably Oreos. I do enjoy a good, like just regular glazed donut from Dunkin' from time to time,
Hmm.
but I think I prefer Oreos because they're cheap and you can
That's
get them in a big
understandable.
pack and they're just good. And occasionally I will make them into a mug cake, and that's always good too.
Yeah,
Um,
that is a really reasonable answer.
which brings me to a question: what is your preferred way to eat an Oreo? Because I feel like there's a lot of like, you know.
Um, it depends on like the type of Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
Like just normal Oreo or like double
Let's
stuff.
go just like basic
What?
normal Oreos.
Um, I usually take the top off, eat the white cream, and then eat the two Oreo bits. And if it's
I I hate you.
double or whatever, I squeeze it and then eat it all.
I like
Huh.
Okay, first of all, I hate double stuffed. There's no reason for them to have more cream in there. Second
That's
of
the best
all,
part.
no, it's not. The combination of the cream and the biscuit is the reason we're here, okay? It's the reason we're alive. Um
That's just not true.
um no, but I hate people who just like eat them separately. Because how do you do that? That's like, I feel like the cream is, it complements like the biscuits well. Like it's good all together. But if you eat the cream on its own, it's like really sugary, and I'm like, I'm literally gonna like get diabetes from this. You know?
But but it's the exact same.
I know, but the I feel like on its own, it's like sugary and sweet. But I think the biscuit kind of cuts out some of that sweetness, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Um,
Um, I get what you're trying to say, but
uh,
I still
I do want
like
to
how I eat it.
interrupt for a moment and uh ask you how long we're planning to make these podcasts, because I realized we never really discussed that.
I'd say like an average of like an hour, but like I don't like 50 minutes, 30 even
Yeah.
for
Okay.
a shorter episode. Like
I guess
this can
we
be
can
like
just kind of wait
30
till it like
minutes. I don't
naturally
care.
ends, you know? If we naturally get
Yeah.
like tired, we can have like 1 hour be the max if we like keep rambling, and then we're like, oh, it's at 1 hour, we should end.
Well, like a podcast can be however long. There's like 3 hour podcasts. It's
I don't know.
really just
I'm
depends on us. It depends on how we're
But like
feeling the
also,
day of.
I'm kind of concerned about. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just let it go naturally. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, just naturally. Like, have a
Um.
flexible schedule. Because, like, if we don't, then we might have, like, some sort of burnout from being so restricted on, like, time and stuff.
Mm, okay. If anything, if we can like watch it through and cut it down if we need to, but I think it's
Yeah.
fine. We'll just leave it naturally. But
I
anyways, continue. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Well, I also say it as soon as you start talking, but um oh, I don't like the sound of my own voice, so I'm not watching a single one of our episodes,
Oh,
just so
okay.
you know.
Well, you can just like mute it and
I'm just here for it.
watch it so that we can like get an extra view, you know?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll put it on loop and just keep it muted.
yeah. Um.
My screensaver. Anyways, what's your favorite type of candy?
Oh yeah. Okay. So. Um. Sorry, guys. A third person has come into my room to ask the same exact question.
That is a-okay.
I'm kind of. I'm choking on my cookie. Um.
Oh no.
Sorry. What were you saying? Okay. What's my
What
favorite
is your
candy?
favorite type of candy?
Okay. Um. Okay. So I think that first of all, I think that candy and so I know candy is like an umbrella term, but in my head, I separate candy and chocolate as two different subjects. Uh, so I will say my favorite candy and chocolate. Like chocolate is everything chocolate, and then candy is everything non-chocolate. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
um. So I guess my favorite candy would be I like a lot of like sour gummies. So like you know like the sour punch that comes in a pack of like a bunch of little ones. I like those. Um uh uh I think that's like my main one. I guess for my chocolate I would say um I like a lot of dark chocolates, probably like Lindor or like Ghirardelli. Yeah.
I'm a little more basic than that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my favorite candy is, you know those like Halloween gummies that are like shaped like either like vampire teeth, um, noses, feet.
Yeah, we sell them at the store that I work at.
Mm-hmm.
That I will not name on this
Those,
podcast.
that is okay. That is my favorite candy, and my favorite chocolate is, and honestly, any type of Oreo candy bar,
That's so valid.
chocolate bar, but
Oh
yeah,
my god, you
like,
reminded me of something.
well, Hershey,
Sorry, continue with that, and then
yeah.
I'll say it.
I was just gonna say like any Hershey, either bar or Hershey Kiss that is Oreo instead of, yeah. So
So
what did I remind you of?
I love cookies and cream flavored things like cookies and cream ice cream, cookies and cream cake,
Mm-hmm.
all the the works. There's this one one specific snack that is it's like I don't know if you've had it before. It's called like Hershey's cookies and cream munchers, and it's like a cluster of like I don't even know like oats or something similar to that, and it's like covered in like the cookies and cream stuff. Like if you melted down one of those like cookies and cream bars and you covered it in that, that's what it is. And they're just these clusters, and they're crunchy and they're good and they're delicious. But it's hard to find them. I haven't really been able to find them at like regular stores. Like I have to get it from like a store that's like Safeway or something. Like you know, like I can't get it at my local like grocery store or at Walmart. Walmart used to have them, but they don't have them anymore. Um, I think they got
Yeah, I
discontinued or
have.
something. I don't know, but
I
I'm
mean,
just
yeah, I think so because I have no idea what you're
oh
talking
my god,
about.
they used to have them
But
like years ago at Walmart, and I loved them. They would have them in these small packets, and then they would have them in these like big, like rezippable packets. And I used to get the big ones, and this was at a time like this was when I was in like middle school, and I did not make my own money, and I'd like go because my sister because when I was in middle school we like lived right next to a Walmart, so me and my sister would walk over sometimes and we'd like buy snacks and stuff. um and she'd be like very but she'd also be like very strict about like how many, like I'd only be able to get a couple, and then I get that big bag and she's like she's like why are you getting such a big bag? But yeah, um I love those, and I'm pretty sure they're discontinued. I'm so upset because they were so good and they were like the best freaking snack ever. Yeah.
what it kind of reminded me of are those little frozen like cookie dough balls
Mm-hmm.
that I used to like my dad used to get, and he offered them to me a bunch. Because I remember it was like this was like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I My dad gets himself and me a bag because I tell him how much I like them, so he gets me a bag. And I take it up to my room and I just watch Aladdin upstairs while eating it, and it's like such a core memory for me.
Mm. I used to eat it while watching. This was middle school, so I was for sure watching some sort of Minecraft YouTuber. Um,
Probably. Are you, are you like thinking of who?
was I'm gonna say a name, and nobody hate on me because um popular MMOs, but I don't know if there was still if they were still like what's it called? Significant during my middle school era, or if I was watching
Popular.
someone else at that point.
I would assume they were, because they were when I was in middle school.
Oh, okay. Really?
Kinda. I don't know. They were like falling off at that point.
Okay, okay. So maybe they were, but yeah. I was probably watching them.
Yeah. I honestly hardly ever watched popular MMOs. I was more of a. I honestly don't remember their name. Like that one big group of YouTubers that like did Hunger Games and Prison Escape or whatever.
I
Like
think I know who you're
just
talking
that group.
about.
Yeah, they're like really. They're not popular at all anymore. I think half of them got like canceled or arrested, but
Oh,
I think only one of them got arrested. Um, I just know that they were really popular back when I watched them. And I watched a lot of Dan TDM. I think that was and Stampy. I don't think I like watched any other Minecraft YouTubers back then.
I never watched Damn TDM. Um, I think other than popular MMOs, I watched like okay. I feel like nobody ever knows them when I mention them, but they like collabed with popular MMOs one time, so I assume they were like pretty popular. But Craner and Tia, they were like a couple that
I know
did
Crane.
gaming similar to. I don't know if they're still together or anything, but they were like a Danish couple that did Minecraft similar to Popular MMOs and Gaming with Jen. Um, they were really fun to watch. I think they were okay. I think they were fun to watch prior to Kreitner's rebrand when he like sort of started catering more towards children and collabing with other creators. But that's just my 2 cents.
Um, um, yeah, wasn't he like, Slogo Man and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jelly
So
or
like prior to collabing with them, he was more like he was
I
less
see.
specifically catering towards children
Yeah.
and would like do more stuff with his wife, who I don't know if they're still together or not.
I mean, judging on what he posts, I doubt it. Oh, in a search thing, it said divorced in late 2021.
Dang, really? That's sad.
Mhm.
Um, I did also watch Sunday, but specifically only his Bed Wars videos.
Hmm. I
Um,
never really watched. I know my friend was a big fan of him, but I
mhm.
was like never got into it. I'm eating a chip right now.
I think we were supposed to wait. Whether look at what I'm highlighting in the doc right now.
Oh no, that's fine. It's just
Anyways,
talking points.
um, so what was I gonna
So,
say? Oh yeah, I have a story to tell you
yeah,
today.
story
So
to tell.
this actually happened today. Basically, for those of you that don't know, I am 19, but I'm also like still learning how to drive, which is fine. I'm just I'm late to the game. But well, I don't think I'm that late, but I have my permit and whatever and I'm learning to drive and I've been driving like my brother's been teaching me. And so I was driving with him this morning before school and then before like as we were heading to school, he's like let's go to Dunkin' because I want coffee and I'm like okay. We drive into Dunkin' and I drive I put our order in whatever. I drive up to the freaking the window where you like pay and you get your drinks and I stop and I realize I'm like so far from the freaking window. So I have to get out the
Oh,
car and I have to pay and then get the drinks. And I'm like, there's like 5 cars behind me watching me do this. And I'm like, this is so tragic and embarrassing. And I hope, because this like Duncan is very close to my school too. So I'm like hoping that none of these people go to my school. It was
yeah.
it was very sad and tragic and I wanted to cry and my brother the whole time I freaking got out of the door and was like paying my brother was just laughing and the lady in the window she was like honey you're too far from the window and I'm like I know. It was
I-
so sad.
I'm I'm so lucky that I have not um gone through a drive-through yet, and I will not try
the
to
thing
because I know I'm
the
gonna
thing
make
I'm
the
like
same mistake.
I'm kind of scared of when I'm going through drive-through is like the I feel like the rear view mirror goes out so much and I don't want to hit the window with the rear view mirror if that makes sense. So I end up going a bit
Yeah,
far
I
from the
get it.
window. Um but it was very tragic.
I'm being forced to change my profile picture, so I hope this doesn't interfere with anything.
Oh, wait, what's your profile picture right
So
now?
this is just Ray from whatchamacallit,
From an
Neon
anime.
Genesis Evangelion.
Oh,
Yeah,
why were you being forced to change it?
because my friend didn't like it. I don't know.
Should we do a little tour of the studio?
Um, it's a little sure.
Let me see if I can do it without revealing that it's that it's not a full studio. Hold on. How do I oh. Um so this is the studio. So we kind of like did we built this yesterday, and I guess we basically like, so what we were originally gonna do is we turned around and we put down two separate block palettes, and then we were gonna like, try to agree on kind of, or like find, similarities and see if we could agree on a block palette. What Weather came up with the wonderful idea of just having two separate halves that we build, and then we'll sit on those halves kind of thing. So like this is the one I built. This is the block palette I came up with, and then um this is the side that Weather built. Um and he has a thing of Undummy right here. Undummy, who is one of our uh friends, who is also a who is a creator slash streamer slash person. Where did you go, Weather?
I'm right. Oh, I'm right here.
Okay.
I was just behind you, which we
Uh-huh.
shouldn't reveal.
Yeah, there's just a wall behind me. This is Whiskers, this is Weather's cat, and this is Iguana, my parrot, and this is one of the this is a thing by it's art of me by a friend of mine. Oh yeah, this is our
I
like
have a
profile
yeah.
picture thing. Oh,
I have a question about these fish.
uh-huh.
Are they named?
No, they are not named. I just kind of put them there as decoration.
Should we let two people in the comments name these fish?
Yeah, if you comment down below what we should name the fish, we'll there's a red
Fish.
one and like a there's a red and white one, and there's like a gray and white one, or maybe that's
think
black. I don't know. The water
think
makes
that's
it
black and
weird.
white.
So like just specify which one is which and which one you want to name, and we'll choose the one we like the most, I guess. Speaking of comments, we have this hallway down here, which I guess we should talk about. Which so what we're gonna have basically every episode, um you have to well, hold on, let me restart this description. We will put your name on a sign and put it up here. Um, if you subscribe, and you can comment saying you subscribed, and we can tell if you subscribed. So, like, don't lie, I guess. But yeah, we will put, how many people should we put up for each episode? Like 3? Is that a good number?
Yeah.
We'll put up 3
Or
people. So
why
like,
not 4, since you can fit 4 names on a sign?
okay, yeah, we'll do 4 people per episode. So you just have to comment and be like, I subscribed, and we'll put your name. We should put episode 1 at the top, so we should keep it at 3.
Okay.
So like episode 1, and then we'll read it off in the next episode. In episode 2, we'll read off who won for we'll choose 3 random comments. So make sure you do that, and that will be our way of supporting, or what, hold on, showing our appreciation of you guys' support is what I meant to say. Yeah, and then eventually, obviously eventually this hallway will extend more once we get, you know, more episodes. But yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And this is a flower.
That's a flower, exactly. Anyways, let's shall we sit back down?
Yes, hold on. I'm just, yeah. And guests go here, or whatever we're doing for the episode goes
Oh
there.
yeah. If we have, so we will have guests in the future.
Don't reveal too much.
Yeah, we're not gonna say who, but we will have guests in the future. They will. So yeah, I think we'll mostly have them like depending on what the topic is, or if we just think they'll fit that topic well, or if we might, yeah, if they'll have like good things to say about that topic. They'll typically be one of our friends, but if there's anyone you want to see on this podcast, obviously, like, we're just starting out right now, so, like, for now, like, if there's, like, a smaller, like, creator, because I don't know if we could get a bigger creator on here, but, you could let us know in the comments if you want to see us talk to someone about something. Yeah. Or if you do want a bigger creator, you could, like, tweet at them or something and be like, you should go on this podcast, because it's easier it'll be easier to get them on if they notice us rather than us knowing them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will have guests at some point. And we won't have guests all the time, you know. We'll have a good, like, balance. I feel like we'll have some episodes where it's just us. We'll have some episodes where we have a guest. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. I don't know if my mic picked that up.
It did. It definitely did. Oh.
So. Yeah. I mean, this feels like a. How long have we been doing this?
48 minutes.
We started at exactly 7.
Yes.
Dang. Well, I mean, this kind of feels like a good natural end.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like, I can't think of much more to talk about, and that did feel like a good natural end.
I did have another story, but I can save it for another episode.
Write it down, so
Okay.
don't forget.
But yeah, I guess thank you for listening. This was a podcast by me and Weather, by Megumi and Weather, and this was Raccoon Thoughts. If you have any thoughts about this episode, please make sure to throw them in the comments below, and we will definitely read them. And make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and, you know, comment so we can, you know, get your name on a sign. And yeah, if you liked the video, drop a like. Is there anything else you have to say, Weather?
Name that pig.
Oh yeah. Oh.
All right. I think we have to end before PETA gets here.
Yeah. Name the pig and the fishes. Name the pig and the fishes. Bye.
Bye.